Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot Dreams 1313. My name is Valerie. Today we're going to get started with your general reading for the month of May. Guys, please don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. I really want to know if you guys are resonating with these videos. And when you do that, that helps YouTube share my video with other people who might be interested in watching this video. So that is greatly appreciated. Right. Weird. Hey Cancer, this is your, sorry about that. This is your May 2020 general reading. We're going to start your main spread here with the Miss Cleo deck, and then we'll use the Wild on Tarot deck for your advice messages. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle here just to make sure that we're not transferring any energies from that past reading, just because the last three readings were very similar. So that might be a reoccurring rule for the month of May for possibly all signs. Possibly to do with the retrograde. Je ne sais. Je ne sais. I don't know. No sé. No. I didn't even ask you for cards yet. That was the Nine of Swords and the Emperor. Okay, I'm just gonna do sure. And then I'm gonna do one more shuffle. Alright guys. What are the main what are the main messages? What messages do we have for Cancer this May 2020? Six of Wands in reverse. It's too many cards, guys. That's a lot of cards, but it's okay. Everybody's going through the same shit. I mean, you saw how many times I shuffled. Should I just put them back and no, I'm not gonna do that. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and actually no? These are not on, all these cards are not in reverse, but these cards are. Sorry, that's, wow. We have, sorry, this incense is really strong, it really is though. Guys, that was a bit strong there. So Six of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. Maybe the number 99 can be significant to you, but it's Emperor and the Queen of Cups, so some of you guys are going through a divorce, separation of, I feel like it's a parental figure. That's what I'm saying, marriage. So if it's not you, maybe it's your parents. Somebody that's of significant, you have like a lot of emotion for these people. If it's not you, it's a couple that you have a lot of emotion for. It's a significant, it's like a strong couple, because the Emperor, the Emperor, I think, to me, only because I'm in Aries, but the Emperor is a very strong person. I always think about the Emperor. The Emperor and Taurus are a little similar in the way that they're very stubborn. They're kind of, they sit very well in their power, so to speak. And then with the Queen of Cups, it's like you have somebody who's very strong, like thinks with the mind, and somebody that thinks, well, no, because the Emperor thinks with both mind and heart. And then you think about Queen of Cups. What is she? Somebody that thinks very with the heart, very emotional. And then, so I feel like, and the reason why I'm saying reverse is past is because of all the reversals that we have here. Six of Wands, when it's in the upright, it's, to me, It could almost be like the 7 or the 9 of Wands. Why? They're all surrounded by plenty of wands, almost guarding, ready to fight, ready for like whatever is like kind of coming their way. You know what I mean? Guarded in different ways. One is guarded emotionally, one is guarded as in ready to fight, and the other one's kind of like not waiting for that to come in, but just already going for it, which is the 6 of Wands. So that kind of already happened in the past where there's these, the matriarch and the patriarch of the family kind of split. Oh, look, you have the Lovers here, 5 of Cups. And then 9 of Pentacles next to that. What I feel, especially with that other 9 of Swords, that 9 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles, what I'm getting for that this is, so everything. Not only did the relationship split up, so everything is being split up. Finances, or maybe, I hope that somebody wasn't dependent on the other person, because I know what that feels like. We'll see. I need 4 more cards. For Cancer, May 2020. Cancer, May 2020. Cards went silent on me. Cancer. What are the messages for Cancer, May 2020? I need 4 more cards, guys. Come on. Okay. So somebody's feeling like, what else can I do? I feel like you've already exhausted your resources. Somebody doesn't agree to the separation, and you're trying like everything you can to kind of just hold on. You're holding on for dear life here. Just let go. Just let go. If you haven't already, just let go. Let it happen. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm getting, it could be that, again, going back to that little group there where it's like the female or somebody that's could have a lot of feminine energy in them that is heavily reliant on the other person, whether it be emotional or financial. But in this case, with that 9 of Pentacles and that Ace of Pentacles, I feel like they are more dependent on them financially. So I don't know who's the one that... I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to do a shuffle here. Actually, another one. What other what other messages? What's going on with their Cancers, May 2020, guys? Please give me some cards here. I need 3 cards. Oh, in the reverse. So 8 of Swords is under the Emperor now. The Fool. You could be dealing with an Aries. Or just somebody that, whoever the head of the household, whoever takes charge at home, and the Moon in reverse. So also, you have a lot of major arcanas. I mean, that's for sure. And let's see. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords. He wanted to come out. This is a very You're already going on with this bullshit in the world, and you're going through this too. I mean, I kind of get it. I'm going through a divorce myself, and going through this and other stuff. I feel like you guys are going through it all right now. But definitely the main, I feel like the focus of the reading is the separation between mom and pop. Whoever the matriarch and patriarch, whoever these two significant figures in your life, whether it be your parents, grandparents, your favorite aunt and uncle, or you. I don't get that. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to know what wow. Yeah. You know what we have? So under that Four of Swords, which is the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Wands. So somebody, whoever is the one that makes, I feel like the most money is obviously feeling victorious in some way. I'm not sure. Or it could be whoever wins the lawsuit. But if you're the one that has more money, more than likely you have the best lawyer. I'm just saying. I hate to be that person, but I'm an Aries, so I'm just going to say it how it is. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So that's whoever is feeding the loss financially from this relationship. You have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Queen of Swords, another courtship card there. So with the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant, so this is definitely, if it's not too, it could be in a different case, like, or a different group where you're going through a divorce and then somebody in your life that's very important to you is also going through a divorce or a separation, or they could have just departed. I'm sorry for your loss if that is the case. But I feel like it's mostly, again, like symbolizing the main figures. These are strong people. Queen of Swords is a cutthroat. She will cut you with words. She doesn't even have to lay a sword on you, like physical, just words. And the Hierophant, which is another very strong masculine energy. And with all these aces, aces to me, just like with 9s and 10s, are beginnings and endings of everything. Life, situations, relationships, everything. Old belief systems. So it could be that somebody may be masculine, if this is you, and this is, again, going to that first scenario here where you guys are separating and that other person relies on you a lot financially. This other person, I feel like, has known for some time and they didn't kind of make any moves because they thought, okay, well, you make good money, so then either like I'm gonna get some alimony or they're gonna ruin my favor, especially if you have kids. But for whatever reason, I feel like it didn't end so well, or it's not going in the favor of that other person. And remember, these energies could be either way. They could be you, whoever this reading is for. It's whoever this reading is for. It could be Cancer. It could be your cross-watcher. It could be whomever. But that's really what I'm getting. It's like the separation of masculine and feminine. And this could also be not necessarily people. This could just be you and the destruction, going back through the destruction of old behaviors and ways of thinking, right? And having to balance with the moon and the temperance right under each other. And it's so bizarre. It's been coming up a lot. It's like you already went through that, or you're like in the process of that. You're either in the process or already went through it. I don't see like where you haven't started yet. And if you haven't started yet, I'm sorry, this reading is not for you. Sorry, there's a lot of other people that you can tap into that are wonderful here on the interwebs. But again, like that balancing of masculine and feminine. So if you know what, I take that back. Because if we're ending here with that four, no, no, no. Unless you're telling me that there's two different parts here. Because it could be that if somebody's ending on the Three of Wands and somebody else is ending on that Four of Swords. But again, if this is you, you're balancing, or you have balanced your masculine and feminine, and that's helping you kind of grow as a person, expanding. Because you're ending old life patterns, habits. They didn't bring you shit, really. It didn't bring you shit. Like drama, bullshit. And then for others, that separation, again, symbolizing where one party is obviously, in a way, benefiting more than the other. We're going to see what your advice messages are. So if you're part of whichever group was it that knew about it for a while, maybe you knew about it before the person told you because you used your intuition and you kind of just stood there and did the shit. I'm sorry, but this one's on you, boo. Like, you have to prepare yourself. You can't, I would say don't, what is it? Don't count don't count your chickens before they hatch. Because every time that I've depended on something that I thought was going to come through for me, I had 100% like faith that it was going to come through. I don't want to say faith because that's different. You never know how things are going to end up. It could come through in a different way that you expected. Let's just... And in that case, I feel like you had time to prepare for these unexpected events in your life, and you kind of didn't do shit about it, and now you're like, oh, I'm in La La Land, I don't know what to do, and now I'm kind of fucked because I still don't know what to do. Alright. Let's do a few shuffles here so we can get your advice messages. And my throat is killing me, so either we need to work on our throat chakras, all of us, or that myrrh incense thing is killing me. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Somebody probably has a headache because I started getting a little bit of a headache. It's like a lot of cards. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we have Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Fool in the upright, Queen of Cups in the upright. Oh, Queen of Cups. Maybe this took a different turn in your favor. What? Temperance is still in reverse here. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Oh. And the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to throw this out here. I'm just going to throw it out here. And guys, remember, if it doesn't resonate with your life, please leave it out because I don't want you to be like, oh, my marriage. Nope. I'm just saying what the cards say here. You do what you want with your life. But I feel, so this King of Cups. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. With the Queen of Cups, I feel if this is, I don't know how this would be advice. Well, it could just be showing you what might happen. I kept seeing how the Emperor, the masculine, was the one kind of reaping from this separation, so to speak. But then with the advice cards, the way that they showed up, because I was like, oh man, the Queen of Pentacles, she kind of like had a chance. And I didn't think there was any cheating going on. right? But then when I saw how these cards were laid out, that Two of Wands with the Temperance next to it, right? And then the Queen of Cups in the upright now with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe there was a third party. It's like, okay, the Queen of Cups, because remember, she is probably the one that's being left behind if this is a divorce. I was like, okay, you know, I made that decision and I made the decision not to do anything. I made a decision not to make a decision. And it did cost me, and you thought that you didn't have any options, but then this lawyer, I don't know how you got a lawyer, if you do, whatever, finds or is able to get proof of cheating. And then you come out on top. Okay, call me crazy, but there's somebody here. That's somebody that's gonna happen to, or that's what happened. Because again, with that Two of Wands and that Temperance in reverse, it could be this was a past thing. If not, I feel like the advice is to be the Fool. So if this is, again, how this resonates with you in your life, whether you be masculine or feminine, with that Fool and the Queen of Cups, make that decision. That I don't want to say foolish in that with a negative undertone. It's more like foolish in the way that in adolescence, where when you're at that age, you kind of do whatever you want and you don't think about the consequences. So make that emotional and foolish decision or childlike decision to move forward with your life, or this decision that you're wanting to make. Because even though the feminine might be hurt right now, it's kind of like things are going to go in her way whenever that time comes. Because some of you might not be believers of karma. I am. Whatever you put out, you get back. Whether it be in the good, the bad, the ugly, right? And if the Queen of Cups, whoever the feminine, again, energy is, even if she didn't make the decision, he or she, whatever, didn't make the decision, maybe they didn't do anything within the relationship to cause it. It's just you guys decided that you're not getting along and whatever, you're breaking up, right? Or divorcing, whatever. So then the universe is going to kind of still bless you both, where, yeah, you have money and maybe she didn't win the court case and get your money if this is the one that is not with the cheating. But the universe is still going to bless her. Maybe, I don't know, maybe once upon a time, maybe you've been a housewife for, say, 3 years, and then you kind of put your skills to the side for a little bit, and then you start networking again, right? And then shit starts happening for you. Hey, that happened to me. I was a housewife for a year. Able to go back into work because then they have all these questions about your gap. But when you start networking, that's how you get your foot back in the door. So maybe you start working, I don't know, anything on the side for now, and then you do your passion, whatever you used to do before, if this is a feminine. And then you get a lot of traction, and then bam, fortune comes in for both of y'all. He's happy, she's happy. He and he, she and she, they, everyone's happy. Now, if you're the one that cheated, I don't know what's going to happen to you, but your ex, she's going to win some money. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I love you so much. Please stay safe. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.